Reborn Dolls for Adoption, Beginner's Guide. There are many factors to consider when you decide to look into choosing reborn dolls for adoption, ranging from the novice artist through to some very experienced and long-standing artists. Even though these dolls are getting more and more popular, there are still some people who have no idea what they are. Reborn Dolls for Adoption, Beginner's Guide. A reborn baby doll is an ultimate accessory for women who want to enjoy the experience of having a baby but do not want to have the real thing. A reborn is a doll that looks like a real infant. Artists who work on the dolls strip off their factory paint and repaint them to make them look like lifelike babies. Once the baby is complete, it will then have its head, body, and limbs weighted with glass beads and will finally be assembled into what most refer to as a reborn doll. A higher price may not mean the best deal for adoption. There is a large price range depending on the quality of the reborn dolls for adoption that you're looking for. If you have a budget in mind, like reborn dolls under $100, you can be sure to find one within your price range, but the quality may vary. Where to find the best reborn dolls for adoption? For a beginner, novice, or new collector, when you plan to get reborn dolls for adoption, start by finding the silicone reborns for sale, which are available on the internet through Google search, social media, or community forum. Also, many people like to check out the artists at their online stores. You can usually find reborn dolls for sale on eBay, which is a very popular place for collectors. The site eBay will show you the feedback the artist has received and other dolls they've made in the past. Be sure to look for clear and up-close pictures of the baby and of the scalp. Checklist for purchasing reborn dolls, 4 simple points. Checklist and buying guide for reborn dolls for adoption. There are a few things that are recommended to be done when you are finding reborn dolls for adoption. Also, check the seller's previous artwork, which can indicate how long the artist has been doing reborning, making reborn dolls. Secondly, there should be a clear and detailed description of the baby art doll. In case your baby doll arrives but is not of the quality you were led to believe, you still have the option to repair, replace, or refund. It is important to make sure you are buying the right doll because sellers rarely refund due to buyer's remorse. But many artists will offer a refund or replacement if you are genuinely unhappy with your reborn doll on arrival. The artists who make the dolls construct them from materials such as silicone and soft vinyl that resemble the look and feel of a baby's body. Reborners receive documentation, such as birth and adoption certificates, when they buy dolls to simulate the adoption of a real baby. The actions engaged in by the parents of these dolls may closely mimic the activities practiced by real parents on their young children, such as feeding and bathing them and taking them on walks in a stroller. Some grieving parents turn to these lifelike dolls to cope with the pain of losing their children. Additional useful info is available on my blog, link is in the description.